Hello everyone, I'm Kyle Parish and I'm here on behalf of Parish Productions and Amazing Photoshop Skills, and I have been asked to show you some special effects tutorials today. Now we're just going to start off with this one, which is a simple lightsaber effect. Over the past year, really, I've received several emails on my website and on my videos that are asking for people to find out how I do the effects for these videos. And the one that most people want to know is how to make a lightsaber, because really, who doesn't want to make their own lightsaber, right? So today, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you two ways to do it, and this is what we're going to work on. Nice, powerful, in the battle stance, in the rain, if I may add. And we're not going to do the whole thing, but I'm just going to show you an outline of how to do it, rough, simple, and you can go from there. It's pretty simple stuff. So, first thing you want to do is you want to get your footage. In this case, right here. Start right there. Next thing you want to do is you want to create a new solid. Be sure it's white. I'm going to call it Lightsaber and make it the same size as my composition. Next thing I'm going to do is make that invisible. Then I'm going to take the pen tool here and I'm going to trace the outline of the object that will be our lightsaber. Be sure to make them connect back together. Then make the lightsaber solid visible again. And there we have a nice white solid. What we're going to do then is just adjust it around using the pointing tool till we get it the way we want it to be. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. This is just a rough idea of what it's going to be like. So from there we have what would be the core of the actual lightsaber for later on. Now in order to make this move along, because otherwise it just stands right there, we don't want that. In order to follow, you're going to have to do it frame by frame by frame, and that gets very tedious and is a very long process. But just an idea of how you would do it here, you would go into Mask, under the lightsaber solid, Mask 1, and then you would click on the stopwatch for the mask path, and for every different frame you would end up readjusting it and putting it where you want it to be. So for the next couple frames I'll just readjust it slightly, do that again for a few more, bring it back down like that. And also you want to leave on the, go away from that, leave on the motion blurring, because that way when you end up having your lightsaber do a spin or something, you keep the motion blur in it. It makes it look a lot better. So there we can see it somewhat follows it. It's a little rough right here, but it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just a simple, easy tutorial. So after we've done that, we have to make the sort of the glow and determine the color of the lightsaber you want. So what we're going to do there is we're going to make a new composition. Be sure it's got the same settings as your original one, and we'll call it Final. Hit OK. Okay, so in our new composition, Final, we will then want to create a new solid. Make sure it's black, make it the same size as the comp. Hit OK. Then we're going to go back to our original composition. We're going to get rid of the video in the background, and there we have our lightsaber without anything behind. Now what we want to do from there is we want to duplicate the lightsaber, say 5 times. And then for each one of those, we're going, well, except for the very first one, we need to leave it alone. We'll go into the mask settings. We're going to go to the mask feather. We're going to change that. So for the first one, let's say we'll put it at 2. For the third one, we'll put it at 10. Next one, we will put it to 20. For the one after that, we will put it at 40. As you can see now, we have the glow that you would regularly see on a lightsaber. And now we'll just close all this stuff up. Perfect. And now we're going to put our video footage back in. And now you have what looks like a lightsaber glow. Now, of course, who wants a white lightsaber, right? So we're going to go into Effects, Color Correction. And you go to Color Balance. And then you simply adjust the settings to make the lightsaber the color that you want it to be. Now this is a complicated way, it takes a very long time, and for someone like me doing a large Star Wars fan film, like Star Wars Origins, you can't take the time to do it this way. So I found a short, quick way to do it. So we'll just clear this stuff off here. Get rid of that. Stick with that, say it with the same footage. And a fellow video enthusiast called Andrew Kramer, he has created what would be the lightsaber set. It's the best one there is in the percent. So you can get that from his website, Video Copilot, and you download their presents, and then you install that into After Effects. Then to use the lightsaber effect, you would go into Animation Presents, Video Copilot, Lightsaber version 2.1, and bring out the lightsaber. And that is what the lightsaber would look like. Looks really nifty, really good, and all these features at the side are to let you adjust to make the lightsaber whatever way you want. I'm going to show you how to put it in. I'm just going to delete that effect. And I'm going to create a new layer, a new solid. Just say it, lightsaber. Okay, go into Animation Present, Video Copilot, lightsaber, bring it out. There you have it. I'm going to change the color to green for me. The start position at the start of the lightsaber. The end position down here. Very easy to drag around. Then I'll just change the glow around, make it look a little brighter. Do the same idea with the motion blurring, and in order to make it show at the start position, click the little stopwatch, and for end position as well, so you have both ends of the lightsaber. We'll move along, and I'll just frame around a bit. Still have to do the same idea, but at least you aren't dealing with various masks over top of each other. They have to move each one around, which takes a very long time. And just do a little bit more correcting here. And there you have it. A lightsaber that follows and stays in place. Now for a more advanced spot, let's just say we go up here towards the twirl. Drag it to cover, but you can also change the perspective of the lightsaber so it looks more like it's coming towards you, more towards the camera. So as we would move it up more, and it gets even closer, just change the perspective to make it look more like it's coming at you. And there you have a moving lightsaber part. And when it's all said and done, you can have an effect that looks just like this. Nicely done. Nice and smooth. So, that's it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I wish I could have shown you in more detail, but with putting it on YouTube, you can only use 10 minutes, so can't really get too in-depth with it. I hope to put up more. I want to start a tutorial session that each week I'll put up a new tutorial showing the different effects that I've used and some new ones that I plan on using in the future. So keep looking for it, and remember, subscribe to Parish Productions on YouTube, and visit our website, Parish Productions at wibbly.com. So I hope you enjoyed, and Be sure to check back later for another tutorial. This is Kyle Parish, signing out.